board and I'm doing something, playing ARK, something really cool happens, and you guys don't get to see it. This is not my scheduled time. I'm still having a little bit of lunch to eat, but I came in to play, and I thought, okay, I'll just start the recording. You certainly don't have to watch it. Um, but yesterday when I did this, I tamed my well, I call him Spider, but he's a scorpion. And I thought, wow, it would have been cool if they could have seen how I did it, because my methods are a little unique. So anyway, I'm crafting up gunpowder like mad, because I want to make bullets like mad, because I want to make tranq darts, because I'd like to tame a wolf or a saber tooth, and for some reason, when I'm hitting them with a crossbow, I kill them with tranq darts. So, here's my gunpowder. In here, I have my metal that I've been forging, and I need to run up and get some more metal today, and that's why I'm streaming, because I've never been up to that one area that we saw. Oh my god, it's so scary up there. So anyway, make a long story shorter, I'm going to go ahead, go into weapons, to ammo. Now I am going to take my shotgun with me. It's great for close range. I just want to make a few more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that I have 15 of them, or 16 already bullets. I didn't know I had wood in here. I think I'll just put this away while that's over there busily doing its thing there. Let's see. Check my water, check my food. Put the spoiled meat away for Spider. If you can believe this has a spoiler time. I'm going to have to make a compost pile. Composter. And it takes thatch. Oh, of course it does. Why not? I mean, everything takes thatch. And fiber. Everything. Okay, so. And the narco berries. And the raw meat. And I'm not even going to bother keeping this, because I won't have that made by the time. Okay, so I have 15. So I made 35 more. I hope to have 50 shotgun shells by the time we go. I'm going to put this egg in with this one, the spoiled meat in with this meat in with this. We need to kill some more kangaroos for some more pelts, so that we can make our fur armor for the cold nights when it gets down to in the 30s actually. And we have to have this building for when it gets up into the 180s. So yeah, we're kind of in the desert on a scorched earth, not a regular earth. Okay, and I'm keeping the meadow berries because I have a tendency to grab a lot of them, because I'm always leaving my tames and going off and doing something else. And when I do that, I want to make sure that they don't run out of food, which does happen. If they run out of food, they will wake up and leave. And you will come back, and they will still have the yellow writing over them instead of the green writing that signifies that they're yours. I'm going to put the stem berries in here with the narco berries. Well, this was where the narco berries were. And the hide, I think I'm just going to stick up in my raw materials cabinet for right now, because all the rest of it's like in the smithy. Okay, and then, oh, for criminy sakes. Okay, so remember, I've only been at this 4 months, but let's see, what is today? Today's the last day. Now next month I have to say that I've been at this for 5 months on ARK, for the first time gaming ever. And I've been playing ARK the whole time. I haven't gamed it with anything else but ARK. It's kind of a really sharp learning curve, I'd like to say. A really sharp learning curve. So we have 24 simple bullets. We were supposed to have 35. What happened? Oh my gosh, we have 60. What is that? 6, 13, 73. Well, I declare. Okay, so we can make 23 of these. And we'll be out of gunpowder. Because it takes 3 bullets, 1 metal ingot, and 3 gunpowder. So let's see here. I didn't even realize that it took 3. I thought it only took 1. See how much I know. Okay, let's go back into weapons. Ammo. We'll make 92, and 3 is 30 more. I don't want 30 more. I already have 24. I need 16. 3 times 16 is 48. I only need 48. Uh-oh. So I'm going to let them count. How come it says that, I thought it said that there were 90. Well, I'll have 40, so we'll have over 50. That's nice. If we don't run out of gunpowder. So there's our 40. And we shall walk over here. The only thing gunpowder is good for is ammo and paint. So always keep a little bit if you're going to be making paint. How come it's not letting me? Yeah, sometimes that's a little laggy. So we have 40 here and 15. They will not combine for some reason in your storage box, but if you put them in here and put one on top of the other, their stacking number is 50 and you'll have 5 left over. I will never use 50, so I'm just not going to even bother taking these. There's my new shotgun I just made. Extremely good for close range. Here's my crossbow for my tranks. Here's my long neck. Always top it off. So I have 100 rifle. I should have 50 stone. And I like to take 100 trank arrows. And then I want to, goodness, remember, always keep your narcotic away from your stimulant so that you don't press the wrong one when you're passing out from a scorpion bite. Well, that's loud. What are they doing? Sounds like it's going to be a storm. That, you know, like your tongue going, you know. Of course, I can't do it. Yeah, that thing. And then the tail back out straight, the ears back and tail out straight. That is an electrical storm. And we just had one about a half an hour ago while I was practicing, trying to figure out why my audio for the game wasn't working. So I'm going to stop this before my real time for streaming and make sure that everything's working right. Because last night I did a whole stream and there was no audio of the animals. And I'm thinking you can hear them, you can't hear nothing. Diddly. The void. Okay. We are working on how many of these can I make? What those were looking at. I'm gonna go get. I have ammo left over, right? Yeah, 33. I'm talking to myself. I'm doing math in my head. I'm trying to figure out how many trank darts we can get. Some people, they're so blessed. They can just come over here and they can bring up their inventory, change over their rifle from bullets to trank darts and trank darts to regular arrows in an instant. Me, I usually have to have them all. 2, rifles, 2 crossbows. It gets really weight, but now I have to be really careful, and I'm learning that, look at this. Each of these is 10. The rifle's 15 pounds. You're going to have 35 pounds just of weapons. And then your arrows are 10. This is 10. This is 10. You hardly have anything for anything else. You have to offload practically everything if you want to transfer the weight that you have to the animal. That's why it's so nice to have the anklo, because the ankylosaurus will go and it will be in his inventory. Even if you have to make a couple trips back home. If you don't have the weight, then, you have the time. So now we are going to go into we did buy trank darts, didn't we? I really don't see them. Huh. Where'd them bring land on? 30 engram points. No wonder I never bought them before now. I don't buy anything until I need it, but that's kind of ridiculous. You probably will not see it right away here. It's not in here because it's like anything else that needs to be updated. You need to close the smithy so that it can update to recognize that you have the trank darts. Do that every time, and you won't be going, why aren't they there? Why aren't they there? Okay, so we have 37 bullets, so we got 37 trank darts. I'm going to continue making trank darts until I have 100, because it takes a lot. Now, if I had a wolf down and it took more than this, then I would continue with the trank arrow, but I would count in between. A lot of guys, they count till 5. They shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shoot again. Because if you just keep plummeting the arrows in them, you'll actually kill them. And they're so fragile in some ways, so you just want to be really careful. So I'm just going to keep making bullets, and it's the simple bullet that you're making, not any other kind for the trank dart. Under weapons, under ammo, the simple shotgun ammo is for your shotgun that we just had. See that? And here's a simple rifle for your long neck rifle. This is the one that makes the trank darts, and it needs 12 gunpowder per bullet. That's why you want to exclusively use wood when you can for making metal and burning lights. Anything that you're cooking except for paint. Remember, paint, you have to use that because wood makes charcoal. Charcoal is an ingredient in the paint. You'll have a different color paint or no paint at all. That is way too much wood. This is not going to take that much wood. It almost takes half the wood of the metal amount. And if you have a little bit of metal amount in each one of these, then you can just take out the metal, combine them into one or to then just continue till it's all gone. And remember, it only makes ingots in even numbers. 2 ingots, 2 metal per ingot. So if it says you need 10 ingots, you got to get 20 metal. And taking a pick up to the stone area, where it's not sand but stone, flint, and metal, you might get 1 or 2 or none every time you demolish a rock. So, and don't take for granted that the tiny rocks aren't going to give you any metal that are right next to the huge ones. Sometimes they give you more than the big ones. It doesn't have anything to do with size. It's just arbitrary computer that says, okay, I'm just going to give it this much, or I'm going to give it this much, or I'm going to give it this much. It's kind of a shock sometimes. Except when it comes to wood. If you find a real tree, it will give you more wood than the sap trees do. You get around 100 wood sap trees, around 300 with the real trees. And you exert the same amount of effort. Okay. So, 57 is 3 shy of 60, which would have given you 5 bullets. So you're going to get 4 bullets out of all that. So ho ho ho. Keep making the charcoal. And keep making the trank darts. And I'm sure that the storm's about over. It's getting lighter in here. And it's moving away. Okay. Now, we have to make an executive decision on where we're going to go today. Personally, I want to go up and explore that mountain. And personally, I need to go that way and see if the river is there and get my silica pearls. I wanted to take my anklo because they're tough. They're tough babies. Oh my gosh, he's got metal on him. Wait. I could never carry that. Don't mind. This is fabulous. I jumped in, jumped off, jumped on, jumped off. Alright. Well, that does happen. When you're new, and it's really sad when you jump off accidentally when you're a bird, or your moth, or your quetzal. E, all the above. Pteranodon. Dragon. See, he is such a high level. I wanted to up him in weight, but boy, he's such a great level that I kind of wanted to up him in melee damage too. Because I have the Morella tops running around right behind him, and then I transfer. And I want to take him with me when I go exploring. So, remember to keep their food up, because they're not on a feeder. And we were going to make troughs last night. And then I got involved in going up and getting more metal, and like I said before, it's really tough to get anything done that you plan to do, because it just doesn't happen very often. And all of the people that have a plan to do things, sometimes they'll stream for 10, 15, 20 hours and then make a movie for about a half an hour with just the high points. Holy smokes, guys. You're full of stuff. And of course, you're in front of the door, so I'll just take around the door. Stop. What are we doing? Sorry, I should put it in this person. It's harder for me to run and all that junk, but I know that you need to see. Oh, look, you can kind of see inside the house. Oh, that's a trip. Part of that rendering thing I'm thinking. Okay, so see how much we can take here. I gotta put it in first person. I am so sorry. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I made 2 feeding troughs for them. And we have to figure out where to put them. So next storm we will put them somewhere. We need to take the meadowberries because we might tame along the way. I'm not going to go in. I try to keep an extra 50 trank darts on him and the tent, and I took the tent off because I knew we were just going to be really close, but we might be going to the river and oh, I did leave the tent on him. Well, good for me. Here's the meadowberries. Here's that. Oh, I have to go get the narcotic. Well, if he's going to carry all this, then I'm not going to carry a secondary set. I will just, I'll put, oh, he's got arrows. Oh. Fascinating. Ready for every contingency. So I don't need this arrow. I'm not going to take this. I am going to take that. You can bet I'm going to take that. We're not going to be going and hammering stuff. Are there any more narcotics in here? Or are they all already all used up? No. And I have to get some more meat, guys, because we need to make more narcotics because we used a lot in here for trank darts. We only have 1 narcotic left. Okay, well. I'm gonna leave that open. I gotta make sure everybody's off limits. It was really funny last night when we were coming home from the mountain. He got really weighed down, and I couldn't figure out why. When he goes through, this one, Anklo, that I never named. What are you? A boy or a girl? Male. Well, we'll just have to name him something. Everybody names theirs. We'll name him Spike for right now. Yeah. Forget this part. Grandma Rashamane. Spike. Okay. I was going to put some berries in him, but he gathers berries as you walk along. This guy, I would love to take him as 149, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep him for sand and stone. This one, we are gonna take. I don't know if you can move with me. You have to be really careful. This is spider. I mean, you know, looks like a spider. And then I'm going to be taking my Happy. He's got to be happy, right? Yeah, I'm upping him in melee since I'm going to be always riding him. And I left that window open because we went out yesterday and then a big storm came, and then they got laid and weird things happened, and so I said I will just do all this tomorrow. And it's very nice. If you've on a parasaur, remember you're way high up off the ground. A. B. They can run into a tree and get thatch and wood. They can run into a cactus and get cactus sap and thatch. You don't have to get down to eat or to gather the stuff you're going to need to build your first thatch place if you get one before, or any, you know. In other words, you can pretty much do well by just staying on him, running around, and gathering up your supplies. And I'm trying to ride him to show you that this guy, if I rode any of the other ones quickly, they'll run out of stamina. If they run out of stamina, you're stuck. They won't run out of stamina if they're following you and they don't have a rider. And a parasaur practically has infinite amounts of stamina. And if you're running from an elemental or a golem or something, then by all means, go ahead. Did I leave him? I leave him something to eat, right? I hate elderberries. Okay, so let's see. Well, I wanted to take with me. Can't think of anything else that has a lot of melee damage. I don't take animals with me if they're not over 100. I'm kind of, except for Polly, I'm not going to take Roly-Poly. This Anklo, I haven't named any of my Anklos. Yeah, so silly, huh? Now this is a female. Her melee damage is only 174. Well, it's going to be a little bit higher. 189. She gets a 30% boost in melee damage if I couple her with Spike, because she's mate boosted. I may take her. I think it, even though it's slower, it's not as bad because the Morellatops bumble a lot. I'm sure you noticed that yesterday. They were just getting caught in all the rocks. They got caught everywhere. And these guys get caught too, but you can get on them and smash the rocks and swing the lanes and keep going. Okay, I'm just sitting here thinking if I'm going to take her or not. How much does she weigh if I'm on her? Okay, only 200 pounds. Well, I'll tell you what. He'll have a 30% boost too in melee damage, because he's mate boosted. And when you see the heart over there, top of them, they'll be mate boosted, and but keep them close together, because if you don't, and one is way far away from the other, the mate boost isn't in effect. And I lost one of my animals because the lower level went after something and the higher level got stuck and she died. The little low level one. So, but I know that down in the rivers there are snakes and horrible things. Okay, so I'm just going to go shut this. Wrong way. This. Okay, so I'm all ready to take off and go trekking. I'm going to change my Jerboa. After I lost Sally, I don't want to lose anymore. I think this one, is this Peter? God, I can't even tell. That's Lily. Where's Peter? Paula. Where's Peter? What? Oh, no. You know, other people may not up their melee damage, but they are on your shoulder, and in emergency, I believe that they can actually help swing the fight. One way or the other. There's Peter. He should be pretty high. It's 215. Where are you? 222. You're it. Oh, push the E, get the cabinet. Yep, that's it. Oh no! No! Don't do that! Okay. And that's another thing. You accidentally hit that left button and you can do weird things. That's why I don't keep anything that's a weapon in my hand when I'm running around my animals, because I've actually been taming little things and accidentally hit them with another trank dart, kill them. I almost cry every time I do that. It feels so bad. Okay, and then nothing in here is really high, and these guys aren't high, or they'd be great. You're not high. You're not high. Everybody else is really low level. And these guys give everybody a sense of well-being. They're really wonderful. Okay, so let's see if I can get everybody out. And I'm going to run and go get some water before we take off on a very long trip. We have our tent, right? We have everything. If I push E, if they'll stay open. I don't even bother. Well, I guess I could. It's a mess anyway. I'm just going to take them through one at a time, but... Nope, didn't stay open. Oh, God. We can get through before it slams on all of us. We want to go that way. And right in between these two red things, I think, is the river. I got a map, I printed it off on my printer, and I thought that the river was on the left side of us, but actually it is on the right side of us, to the east. So let me go grab my water. I'm going to sit on a dino while I'm gone. Always sit on a dyno. You do not want something to come along and get you. And I'm going to sit on Happy because he's the one I'm going to be riding. Remember what I told you. The animal that you're on will not enter into the fight if there is something that comes after you to kill you, or if you ask them to go and get your target. The one you're on is excluded from that. If it is a big fight and you think that it will be won if you have your mount in the fray, either get off of it or join it and push the left button and attack. I jump off sometimes if they're really like the Morella tops, and it has such a horrible turning radius that, you know, I need to, you know, it takes like 10 minutes to get around and turn around where the enemy is. So I just jump off, and they just turn on a dime and go right for it. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to run and get myself my water and stuff, because we'll probably run into a lot of stuff and I don't want to be not without my water. Okay. Oh, for gosh sakes. I left it in the kitchen. And what? When I learn how to do the movie editing and the videos, I'll be able to cut all this stuff out. And nobody will have to wait for anything. So a lot of times, if you're taming or something, you have to be away from the keyboard. You can go do other things. And you just get to cut all that out. Instead of just standing there looking at the tame, protecting it. So, back on the earphones, which are on, actually. Alright, I'm on, I'll probably start, I have to go, let's see, this one's going to be on follow. and it is on medium. That is good. This one is on follow, and that one's on medium. This one's going to have to be on low. Lowest, no, it's going to be on medium.